Hello, my name is Joanna Rojas. I am from Valencia, Venezuela, currently living in the United States. This is my final speaking challenge for level number 15. I am a moderate risk taker because although I feel nervous at first, I usually calm down when I understand the situation. When I feel stress, I breathe slowly, so that I do not panic. For example, when I take an important test, I feel anxious before it starts. But once I begin, I work more calmly. Whenever I give a speech, I feel scared at the beginning. However, after a few minutes, I speak more confidently. If I have a job interview, I study before it so that I feel safer. Even though traveling alone can be scary, I feel proud after I do it because I become stronger. Okay, a common habit that many people have today is checking the phone. Their phones all the day, all the time. People who use social media a lot look at their phones more often than before. The phone was made to help us communicate, but sometimes distract us from real life. Real life, yes. Okay. Where I live, most people drive their own cars, but some people take buses. There is no metro in my town because it is a small town. The only metro is for traveling to another state, only for another state. However, we have a bus, metro, planes, bicycles, rental cars, rental scooters. Compared to Chicago, my town is really smaller and less crowded. In my town, people drive more often, but in Chicago, people use the metro more frequently and move more quickly to avoid the traffic. Transportation here is not as modern as in big cities, and it has stayed the same over the years. The last years, 5 years, 10 years, I think is the same. The worst trip I ever had was in Venezuela when I traveled by bus from Valencia to Maracaibo. At midnight, the bus had an accident because the tire exploded. It was one of the scariest moments of my life. The first time I drove, I was more nervous than I I expect. Drove onto the sidewalk, but nothing worse. Nothing worse happened, so it's fine. The first time I flew on the plane. I was so excited that I didn't feel afraid because I am really, really excited. In my opinion, people spend more time on their phones than they should. For example, the last Monday, my cousin had homework to do for the next day, and they spent all the afternoon playing on their phone when they could have used that time better, like doing the homework. So thank you.